Bionanogenomics, technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price chart. Starting off the price action, we are looking very bearish right now from the technicals. I'm not gonna just call it. I'm not trying to pump these stocks, regardless of what many of you think. I'm sorry that you think that, but I call it how it is. And right now, the technicals are very bad. They look very scary. Technically, if we're gonna just go by the book here, which is not what I actually think, the price target is technically $3, $2.95. Now, you may be looking over here on the right of your screen and realizing, oh my gosh, he just added a ton of shares today. You're right. I'm going to tell you why in the fundamental section, in the news section. But as far as the technicals, firstly, we are confirming the breakdown right now. We have a daily close below this ascending level of support, which basically, confirming the breakdown or the breakout is not a scientific game. It's not like, oh, exactly 3 minutes and 30 seconds, then we've confirmed. No, it's relative, and it happens a lot of the time. I'll tell you what. And the one reason why I'm not freaking out about this, I'm not freaking out about this at all, because I have a high conviction, and the news and catalysts keep getting freaking better, and the stock keeps going down, which makes zero sense. I also think there's a synthesis and a case to be made for actually market manipulation and shorting, short ladder attacks, okay, institutional corruption, okay. I think there's a case to be made for that. We're not going into that today. Maybe in the future I can give you that case, but let me tell you something as far as the technicals. A lot of times, Bionano, there's not really a great example for Bionano in the chart here, on the daily at least, but a lot of times you will see stocks, especially low cap stocks like Bionano, volatile stocks, you'll see them not have perfect validations, clean touch points on the trend lines that you're drawing up that are validated levels. They'll go a little bit below them, and then they'll come soaring back. And it's like, wait, what the heck? They just confirmed the breakdown, and then they just come soaring back? That's not how it works. That's like exactly what's not supposed to happen. That's because with volatile stocks, they're so volatile, and there's not a lot of money being traded compared to the high cap, your Teslas, your Apples, Tesla's pretty volatile. That's not a good example, but your Apples, your Twitters, your Facebooks, those kind of stocks, they will not really do this very often. But with low cap stocks, sometimes the trend lines, you just have to adjust them a little bit. Is it going to be something like this? What am I doing? Okay, I'm adding shares. If you are looking to get into this stock right now, you already know I think this is a great entry point. I've been talking to you guys the last 2 days. I told you this 50% retracement level, I told you that was a good buy, and I told you this ascending level was a great buy. And it looks like right now, I can understand if you're looking at this video and you're like about getting ready to be like, unsubscribe, Brandon, you suck. All right. You could do that if you want. All right. I believe what I say. Okay. I literally added today on $7.50. We got a small bounce off of it relatively initially, and then it just kept bleeding. We're at 740s right now. If we continue to dip, guys, I'm going to be selling my other stocks that are not doing as worse as Bionano just to pick up more shares, even though I already have a pretty sizable position. If we come down all the way to this $7.21 to $7.05, or even down to that $7 flat level, you guys know I don't think that's likely. You guys know, but then again, okay, I've been saying it's unlikely that we're going to bleed this much for a while, so it can happen. It's unlikely, and I think we're going to be seeing the upside much sooner, and I am keeping this price target. As of now, this price target is still a very good possibility, I think. Until we have until we have more validation as far as if we want to look at the RSI, the relative strength index, we are looking at 36.46 on the 4-hourly, and on the daily 41.93. So we're bullish, more bullish than bearish. You want to be closer to oversold than overbought, which is going to be 30 and then 70. 30 is good, 70 is bad, essentially, if you don't know what any of this means. So this is obviously slightly bullish if you want it to go up now. So that's what we're looking at as far as RSI. There's not much to say here. Okay, Bollinger Bands, there's nothing to say here either. The Bollinger Bands are slightly moving out, which is going to represent some slight increase of volatility in the short term. Okay, bullish or bearish, take your pick. All right, there's no clear indication on that one. But the moving averages, the exponential moving average, the 200-day, this red line right here, this is below the 15 and the 200-day moving average. If you are thinking, oh my gosh, we're downtrending, is this ever going to stop? Macroscopically, we are actually still in an uptrend. No doubt. Okay, macroscopically, right? If you look since since any time last year, we are still in an uptrend. Okay, this is very up and down uptrend, but it's nonetheless, we are still in bullish territory because we still have the two most important golden crosses, and obviously, if you just look at the shape, we're going up macroscopically, so it's not that hard to figure out. A super trend indicator of the 4 hour, this is important. Okay, if you think I'm pumping the stock, I'm not pumping the stock. Yeah, I'll show you the same indicators every day, unless it's like the exact same. All right, the super trend indicator, extremely bearish. Okay, this is nearly as bearish as the confirmed breakdown, potentially confirmed breakdown off this ascending level support, which is going to be deadly. But yeah, this is extremely bearish. If you want to sell right now and try to buy back in lower, I don't advise that for BioNano, just because I think the company itself and the fundamentals outweigh any of the technicals. Okay, that's how it is long term anyway. Overall, let's be honest, technicals, lines, charts, trend lines, they're very useful tools. I love them. You can make a lot of money just using the technicals and screwing over the fundamentals, right, and neglecting those. But at the end of the day, fundamentals, news, market, those things trump technical analysis any day. So for me, I'm holding. I added at 750. But obviously, if you want to buy back lower, I recommend. You guys know where I recommend $7.20 to $7 flat. I also want to look at the MACD on the daily. Let's go over here. All right, I really wanted a green day today, just a little bit of a green day. Didn't get it because we would have gotten the golden cross here on the MACD on the daily, and pair that with, if we would have stayed in this S&D channel, I'm telling you, that would have been the best setup ever, man. But of course, tech sector just got, absolutely annihilated today. Well, not even the tech sector. The NASDAQ did okay. The big cap tech stocks did okay. But, all the good companies, right? Here's my great companies watch list. Okay. All of them are red. All of them are red except one. My other one, almost everything is red. If we look at my main watch list, look at this. Okay, look at this. I mean, everything is just getting a blip. Look at this. Are you kidding me? I mean, how was the NASDAQ green today when everything is red, right? It's very suspicious, and whatever. It's called a cool down, but this has kind of been going on for a while. So very suspicious behavior. But anyways, nonetheless, okay, just once we get a couple green days, MACD is going to cross bullish confirmation there. It's going to represent some very strong bullish sentiment. BioNano announces continued global expansion and adoption of its Sapphire system with addition of Ndalo Bio in South Africa, bringing advanced genetic analysis to Africa. This is what we've been wanting for, I've seen so many people say they don't have mainstream recognition. They don't have many clinics and genetic labs actually using their product. They're not bringing any sales. The sales are not increasing. They're not actually getting anyone to use their product. I don't know how. Someone comment below if you know how the price action did not even react to this. Okay, I don't know exactly when it was released here on the price. I know it was in the morning, 8 hours ago roughly, but I don't know when exactly. Like, was it right here, right here? We were bleeding basically pretty steeply the whole day. If I would have saw this, if you would have told me, if you would have went back like 2 days ago in a time machine and told me that this is what was going to happen, I would have thought, wow, okay, that's huge. That's going to be 5 to 20% gain easily. Fast forward to the day, we are down 5% on the day. Does that make sense? I'm not calling it market manipulation. It could just be stupidity and ignorance of people just not checking the news tab and just not reading it, right? I mean, I understand some of these are long. This one's not even long. This one's like 3 paragraphs. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why, but this is huge news. And this is the sentence I want you to focus on. Through its network of contacts and collaborations, blah, 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 Ndalo Bio aims to make modern genetic technology available to everyone on the African continent. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that they're going to be going out and buying billions of dollars of sapphires. I don't even know if that's possible. Billions of dollars of sapphires, I don't know. But if they want to make modern genetic technology available to everyone. What do they mean by modern genetic technology? Well, they just took a step today by adopting the Sapphire system and basically, implying that they believe optical genome mapping via BioNano and their Sapphire system is the modern genetic technology. They are impressed. This is their head guy here of their little place. I have been following BioNano's progress for years, and I've been impressed by the correlations of optical genome mapping and with standard cytogenetics. Important validation studies have been published and presented so far. So the studies actually do something, right? They're not just there just to pump the stock like 1% currently or temporarily, right? They don't even do that most of the time that I'm aware of. And honestly, no one pays attention to the studies. But this is cool for a couple of reasons. Number one, before I get sidetracked and start ranting about studies, this is cool because we're actually seeing what we've been wanting to see for a while. Oh my gosh. Do you remember all the haters like a month ago? Okay, they're still here. They haven't left and they have not left. They've just increased. Every time BioNano goes down, let me tell you something, guys. The correlation between haters on this channel and to me, And to all the BioNano shareholders, the correlation is positive with the increased haters and decreased stock price. That correlation is happening. The lower we go, the more haters there are going to be. There's going to be people who didn't know about BioNano, and they hop on the train and they're like, "Yeah, this stock sucks, man. You suck. Dislike." you know, I've seen that happen firsthand. I literally when we were confirming when we predicted this breakout perfectly, there was zero haters. There was no one. Now, I mean, I'm sure some of you see what I'm dealing with now. We're going to go over that in a little bit, actually, a little bit. But sorry to get off track. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. I like to rant sometimes. Skip through if you need to. But this is really huge news. This is amazing. All right, this is Eric Holman. We believe that the ability of Sapphire to perform a comprehensive and automated analysis of all structural variant types makes access to advanced analysis of structural variation for genetic disease and cancer more straightforward than before. All right, this is just typical your bread and butter from Eric Holman. This is just what he does. He just says great stuff about his company all the time. No one cares because that's just how BioNano works. I think the only explanation for this, I don't know. You know what? I don't know what the explanation is, but I think the only result and future event that's going to happen because of this, because of the no reaction whatsoever to the insane fundamental improvement. And I mean, the fundamentals, if I could put a percentage increase to the fundamentals, I would say like 100% increase since 1569. I'm serious. I mean, I am serious. The insider transactions is crazy. The nano nozzle is crazy. What we just saw today, mainstream adoption. And how about all the studies and validations and publications and everything that they've done with optical genome mapping, proving its worth and how it actually is cheaper, more effective, just better in a lot of ways that I don't even understand because I'm not a genetic expert. As far as comparing, they don't do everything that long read sequencing does, but they do a lot, and they do a lot of it better. BioNano announces presentations on optical genome mapping as American Association for Cancer Research annual meeting of 2021, April 10th to 15th. This is another meeting. It could be nothing. Like we've seen 1,000 meetings like this before, and just nothing, right? And of course, if it's anything crazy like this one or the insider transactions like that we covered a week ago, right? Who's to say that was going to change the stock price more than the other ones have? Because the other ones have not changed it at all. But nonetheless, this is great news. Now, I know it might seem like, oh my gosh, the catalysts don't even matter. Just make the stock go up, Brandon. Just pump the stock. Okay. I don't even have a big enough following to do that. Okay. Don't say I'm pumping the stock. I don't even have a following. Okay. We are newbies on YouTube. This is a growing baby community. But back to my point here. This is still good news nonetheless. When the fundamentals of a company increase, remember, companies' well-being and what they're doing does not reflect what the stock price is doing. A stock can go down, but a company can be doing amazing things. For example, an offering, raising more cash. For example, an acquisition of a great company like Lineagen, stock price goes down temporarily. Plenty of other ways, okay? Plenty of other examples. So this is bullish. This is great news. Current positions. If you think, if you're one of those people down in the comments, and I've had comment wars lately, the last couple of days, especially when BioNano goes down, that's when the comment wars increase for me. It's like, okay, people finally are like, okay, Brandon, you suck, man. And I want to tell you guys, that's fine if you think that. I'm always going to listen to you guys' opinions, no matter how bad and idiotic I think it is, right? I don't care. I respect all opinions. I'm not going to remove any of your comments, although the YouTube algorithm automatically actually removes some of your guys' comments, literally. But as far as my April 7th price targets, I am wrong on some of these. And this is why I don't think it's really fair for you to just blindly go out here and just, you are horrible, just hate on the videos. This is why. I give you guys, I show you guys my portfolio. Sometimes I forget to show you my portfolio, but today I'm not. I show you guys my current positions every day. That's darn sure. And I am wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. Okay, here we go. Here's your proof. I was wrong. The red is when I'm wrong. The green is when I'm right. I was wrong on. Let's see what I said here. Okay, so 13 out of 20. So 65%. So that's what I did a little calculations here. 65% accuracy in my month out price charts. That's nothing like, whatever this was, 80%, 90%, whatever that was. You know what? I'm still happy with that. I would like that to be a little higher. Of course, I want to strive for being better than that. But, I'm not worried. Do you know why I'm not worried? I want to show you this. This is my cumulative profit and loss. We're looking at 32%. I'm not trying to brag, but when I get comments, we're going to go over some comments in a second. You'll understand why I have to keep coming back here and being like, okay, guys, for all of you who think I'm a newbie and just don't know what I'm doing, look at the start day in here. Look, it's on the max time from here. Look, 1 year, max. The end of October. That's when I started this. So you're looking at like 5-ish months, 5-6 months of this account, and I'm up 32%. So say what you want. If you're getting 1,000%, 500%, 100%, sure, say that I suck, say that I'm doing something wrong. Go for it, man. But I guarantee you that a lot of the people hating, a lot of them, and I have made my counterpoint and left them speechless a lot of the time in my little comment wars that I hate doing, by the way. I do not enjoy getting in comment wars. It sucks. But I guarantee you, most of those haters, I know you know who I'm talking about if you're one of them, you're not pulling 32% in a couple months. So it's something to think about before you go down and start doing the paragraph and be like, Brandon, I'm ready for comment war. Let's go. Please, no. Comment wars don't help anyone. At least be civil and be respectful and be at least have some sort of thought. Don't just go down there and say, dude, I'm unsubscribing. You're a dreamer or whatever. Okay. Price targets, there you go. I've missed several of them. I'm still 65% accurate. And let me tell you something. 65% may not seem amazing, although no other YouTuber is giving you this because they're too scared to. So it's better than all of them, literally, because no one else does it, right? But let me tell you something. These would be much higher if I was more conservative as a price target. Most people on YouTube, I'll tell you what they want to do. I'll tell you how they would do these price targets. They would set these, and they would set these price targets. They would set them ultra conservatively. Do you know why? Because they don't want to face the backlash and the hate for their true opinions. Because let's be honest, most of the price targets you see other YouTubers give, a lot of them, I know that I don't watch a ton of YouTubers, but I see a couple give price targets. It's like, oh my gosh, $3 increase, 10% increase by the end of the year on a company that they're like hyping up to be so good, like 2x potential, 100%. And then they give a price target that's like a couple percent higher by end of year. It's like, really? Is that really what you think? That doesn't add up, does it? I'll tell you why. It's because they don't want to face the backlash of being wrong on stuff. I truly believe that. That's one of the reasons why I started the channel. And I don't think this. Comment below if you think there's if you think something's wrong with that. If there's something that I'm missing here. I'm pretty sure most of you can see that this is just what I'm trying to do. It's all genuine. I'm not hiding. How can I be hiding anything? I've got my account right here, man. I've got my account. I've got my current positions. I've got my fundamentals, my sources. I've got everything for you here, guys. I got everything for you. So I'm sorry for ranting. It's just the hate has been abundance. When BioNano goes down, the hate goes up. Okay, and don't feel sorry for me if you're one of my true supporters. I love you, but yeah, I can take the criticism. It does get annoying when there's stuff like this. This is not really relevant to the actual video, but I just have to say this. This is what I would consider the irrelevant section right here. So be careful if you're watching this. I have to go over this because I just want to show you guys an example of what not to be and what not to do. You know that saying that says, look at what this person does and then do the opposite. That applies to this person right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and give a profile look. Okay, I don't want to give this guy's. I don't want to tell you guys go and give this guy a bunch of flack. But at this point, this guy has brought it to himself. Okay, this guy put up a chart here about. I mean, he's just spreading lies. All right, target date March 4th. Auspicious reality 15 reality. Okay, this man does not. I don't know if this man is just uninformed or he just does not understand what a price target is. So when I said a price target. Okay, this is the price target that he's referring to. He actually provided a link to the literal video. He took a screenshot. Okay, let's just do his source. So BNGO, February 4th close there. March 4th price target is $15. Now, if we go to the chart here, I'm sorry for wasting your guys' time. I have to do this guy, man. Okay, so this is February 16th. So the price target was set on February 4th. Yeah, February 4th close. So right there. So this is when I set the price target for $15. Right? Is that what it was? $15? Okay, yeah. So $15. So I literally set it right here on $15. We hit the price target. As you can see, $15.69 before March 4th. This is on February 16th. You can see the dates right here. And the price target is on March 4th. So we hit that perfectly. So that's a 100% accuracy. So that's just completely wrong. I don't know why he thinks that a price target is like for the exact date. That's just stupidity. I don't understand how you can get to that point, but No one else does that. I've never seen anyone do a price target like that. Like, okay, on January 16th at 7 p.m., 7 a.m., we're going to be at 1569. Like, no one does a price target like that. They give you a range of time for it. But anyways, I'm sorry for ranting. Okay, this guy, I don't be like this guy. Okay, let me show you what he says here. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is funny. I've made more money in the past 14 days on option plays alone than your entire portfolio is worth. This is just not what you want to do. It's a very low blow. Everyone has different financial circumstances. Not everyone can throw all they have into their investing account because of other things like family, like school, like debts, and a myriad of other things. Okay. I just want to tell you guys this is not relevant at all. Skip through if you want to the video title. I guess it's relevant to me, so I guess it's kind of relevant. Just don't be like this guy. Don't be insulting people based on how much money they have in their investing account. Okay, don't do that. That is a very low blow. I think people make mistakes, and I'm sure this guy now, looking back on it after reading this, I'm sure he read it because he replies every second, right? He replies to everything I say, and just tries to this guy is trying to sabotage the channel, and I'm sure this is probably a good man here or woman. But everyone makes mistakes. I want to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, but just don't do what this guy has done. That's all I'll say there. Dead Inside Trades, Zip Trader, those are, in my opinion, some of the best other YouTubers that are mostly transparent. To my knowledge, I respect them the most out of any other YouTuber. They are fairly accurate as well. Nano Dimensions video soon. I'm probably not going to be able to get that out today. Oh man, this editing is going to take 4 hours. Okay, I'm going to get that out tomorrow. I'm going to promise you guys right now. I'm going to write that down right now. Okay, NNDM, I'm going to get that done tomorrow. I promise you. I'm going to find time to get that done. I've been saying I've been doing that. I'm going to do that all week. I'm getting that done tomorrow. Merch is coming. I don't know when merch is coming. It's still in production, I think. Hopefully it's going to ship soon. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do not disappear. For those of you, if any of the haters are still watching at this point, I doubt it, right? I don't really like calling them haters, though. They're more contrarians, and a lot of them with a little bit of a naive opinion, in my opinion. But for those of you who are all bearish now, just out of the blue, bearish, like they weren't saying it's going to go to zero back here or here or here. But nowadays, with such a consistent downtrend, they're like, yeah, we're going to zero, Brandon. We're not going to see $10 this year. Just, that's fine if that's what you think. I respect your opinion, but do not disappear. I think that if you purposely disappear when you see a video of mine saying mooning and it's like on a day where it's like up 100% or 30%, do not purposely not click on that video, because that is the day that I'm waiting for. And I think we are going to see that. I think we're going to see that this year sometime soon, and I cannot wait for that day just to not see those people's comments that are like, we're going to zero. You are wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. I am counting the days until that day, and I don't know when it's going to be, but it could never be. It could never be. I could be wrong, and they could be right? We'll see. But anyways, this is not financial advice. Thank you all so much. I'll see you on the next one.